Creating the joy of eating alone is just a simple way where you can show yourself love and care. If you are eating alone, you may think that it's not worth making an effort. But you can turn any mealtime into a moment of self-care where you can show yourself love, appreciation, and care. Just think of the way you treat your guests. When they come to your house, you want them to have the best experience whilst they're eating with you. You want them to have the best tasty meal. So the same way you can think of yourself. So be your own guest at your own home. Treat yourself with the respect at meal times. Create that delicious food. Create that environment where you will have the best experience and where you will enjoy sitting alone and actually eating by yourself. To have this experience and to create this enjoyment whilst eating alone, you don't need much. You don't need the best looking plates or cutleries. You don't need any of it. You can just use what you have. And it does not need to look like Instagram picture. Create the environment that you will enjoy.
When I'm cooking for myself, I try to stay very conscious and present at all times. It's definitely not easy, as your mind and your body will want to go back to your old habits where it wants to grab something quick and eat on the go with no awareness or intention. I now try to turn food preparation and cooking into something enjoyable and fun, so then you won't get the temptation of wanting to hurry the whole process up. Even if I'm making something very simple like salad, omelette or pancakes, a good tip that helps me, and it may help you too, when you are preparing that delicious food, just imagine you are preparing this dish for someone you love and appreciate, and you want to make a good impression and make them feel special. So do this for yourself and be that special person whom you love and appreciate. Try to take your time when cooking for yourself. Try not to rush and try not to think about your other daily tasks that you may have lined up ahead. This is a good time to be creative with food, and in some ways you start building a healthy relationship with food too, which is one of the most important self-care processes, I think, and the hardest for the most, but I think it's important to build a healthy relationship with food, as food is one of the most important aspects of our lives. Sometimes we get caught up in life creating the happiness for others, giving advice and doing things for others, but at the same time we neglect ourselves, where we create a gap for anxiety to creep in, self-doubt, insecurity, and worries, and the list goes on. That's why it's important to stop and take a moment to reflect on how you are feeling right now, and if what you're doing right now, it aligns with your goals and dreams. I love little simple preparations that makes my whole experience of eating alone much more fun and special. As I said before, it does not need to be fancy. It can be as simple as turning your favorite candle on and putting on some music that vibrates best with you by uplifting your mood. This can make a huge difference to the enjoyment of eating alone. And without realizing, you start paying attention to what you eat and how you eat. This leads to a healthier diet, and overall you start becoming more conscious of the food you consume. One of the most important things that I have learned through my experience of eating alone is taking my time to appreciate the alone time and use that time to give myself thank you and just feel gratitude overall for the effort I have made for myself. Thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video. I loved sharing my ways on how I have been creating the joy of eating alone, and let me know if you enjoy eating alone too, or if you always have to have someone with you. And I will see you in my next video.